How do you know they're all female? Will somebody go out in the park and pull up the dinosaur skirts?
I mean, I'm just saying. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel Model Renaissance Man. I am Ty Smith. Thank every last one of you guys for taking your time out of your day to view my content. If you do enjoy the content that I do push out, make sure you click this right here, that like button, that thumbs up, so that my content like this can consistently be recommended to you. And also, don't forget to follow me on the channels you see above and below. Last but not least, double check to make sure that you still are subscribed to the channel. And if you are new to the channel and you recently subscribed, make sure you check out my playlist of all the things I do on this channel, because I don't just do videos of what you're getting ready to see right now, okay? All right, preach, Deacon. All right, folks, so we got to talk about this because it's still an ongoing thing right now. And some people kind of got upset, and it's understandable, about what's going on in the Olympics when it comes to the boxing. As we know, well, what's being said is that there are two biological men that are fighting in the Olympics. And in fact, word on the street is both of these men, biological men, are going to be fighting each other. One of them definitely is going to get a medal. Y'all know the one that actually punched that woman, hit her one time. She quit in 46 seconds. And unfortunately, somebody got to her. But before I tell y'all how somebody got to her, I'm talking about the lady that lost, who fell down to her knees and was crying. She said she never been punched like that in her life. I'll tell you what I'm thinking with that, but I want y'all to check this out first.
Welcome back to the Big Weekend Show. Olympic outrage is growing. Now, not one, but two boxers who failed gender tests will be leaving Paris with medals. One of them, a Taiwanese national, won and will move on into the semifinals. After the match, the fighter who lost appeared to make an X with her fingers. Meanwhile, the Algerian boxer who also failed the gender test is also guaranteed an Olympic medal. The president of the IOC weighing in. Listen.
How can somebody being born, raised, competed, and having a passport as a woman cannot be considered a woman? We will not take part in a politically motivated, sometimes politically motivated cultural war.
So I guess a passport dictates gender. All right, well, it is now a big political issue. Trump is vowing to protect female athletes.
They want to have men playing in women's sports. You saw the boxer today, the Italian female boxer, just saying, I can't be two shots. Two shots. She pulled away. She said, I can't fight this.
40 seconds in.
There will be no men playing in women's sports when we're elected.
For many female athletes, Harris's silence is deafening, particularly since she claims to be an ardent supporter of women's sports. A few months ago, Harris said, quote, I applaud everyone who understands the phenomenal talent and excellence of these women and girls who are not afraid to compete, who are embraced for having ambition, embraced for wanting to win. Yet, continuously, David, their dreams are stolen by men.
Yeah, it just I'm going to use angers me. I'll use that. One, as somebody who played sports. Two, as somebody who coached girls' sports. And I would never want any of those young girls playing against men. But on top of that, this IOC chair, the president of the IOC, or whatever his title is, doesn't know what he's talking about. He's assuming or taking what's on paper and not dealing with their own rules. Think how outraged we were when they doped women. Go back to the 80s. The doping of women by the Russians to make them compete at male levels against other women. The IOC went nuts over that. Now they're allowing in a different way that same achieved level of male performance capability. So you basically have two males, when it comes to the biology of it, beating up women. I mean, I just...
And one of those...
It's frustrating. I know it's nuanced, by the way, to some degree, but let's not ignore that they have tests for levels of testosterone, and they have these various tests for a reason. So what's written on your damn passport isn't what makes you a woman.
Well, but one of those female boxers, the Italian boxer Angela Carini, now apologizes. She says this: all this controversy makes me sad. I'm sorry for my opponent, too. The IOC said she can fight. I respect that decision. I was angry because my Olympics had gone up in smoke. 46 seconds, Charlie, that she lasted, said that she had never been punched like this before. Someone's going to die.
Yeah, so the IOC president lied. They did nothing to test the gender of these people, and therefore they can't enforce the most basic of their rules. This is not some stupid culture war thing that this guy's talking about pronouns or which bathrooms or which stupid science you want to lie to children about. This is about preventing a man from beating a woman to death at the Olympics on an international stage. That's what this is about, and the IOC should be condemned. That guy Bach should be fired from the IOC, and you're right, somebody's going to get hurt.
Alicia?
So many people who watch this are little girls, and they grow up, and some of them become Olympic athletes because they started watching these events when they were children, and now they're seeing this controversy unfold. I can't see how that.
I got to throw this in. Downtown New York, right now on 6th Avenue in the Village, is a big billboard about 3 stories high of a young girl with boxing gloves getting ready for 2036. Are they going to put up a billboard of the man who's going to be beating her up in 2036? I'm being sarcastic, but this is real.
Well, and 69% of Americans agree with President Trump on this.
So, saw all that, you heard all that, right? It's very unfortunate, though. And here's the thing. When I said somebody got to her before y'all saw this clip, what I mean is this. Notice how she came back and almost like she was apologetic for feeling the way she did, saying what she did. And notice, I mean, that's straight up. I love it when that lady did it like this with the ex. Like that. I love that. I love it. These people in the Olympics, ladies and gentlemen, these people are, in my opinion, unless I get something or we know something in hardcore writing, there's so many stories about this man, supposedly, or this woman, whatever. What they're saying is that she was raised, I'm just saying he, to me, if it's a biological man, I'm calling you a man. They said he was raised and identified as a female since birth. See, I told you, I catch on these things with sleight of words. They went from, look, I'm just telling you from my research and what I've seen, y'all don't believe me, go look it up. They say from birth, they always identified as a female, was raised as a female. Passport says female. You do know in today's world, people can get that stuff switched right now. Like they're trying to tell you that if a man, a biological man, wanted to go and get his birth certificate changed, in some states they will allow it to be changed to female because that's what he identifies as. So all I'm saying is this. You telling me biologically, if this individual that we all are suspecting is a biological man, penis, testicles, vas deferens, prostate, seminal vesicles, a penis, glans penis, can get a woman pregnant. You're telling me that's what that is that's fighting. If not, then you're telling me that it is a woman with mammary glands, with ovaries, that produces oocytes, fallopian tubes, flow down into the uterus area. There's a cervix. There's a vagina. There's a vaginal canal. There's a urethra. There's small lips, big lips. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's what this individual has. If not, and they're saying, look, listen to me. If they're saying this individual has all the women parts, but has XY chromosomes, then we got to go back to the drawing book in the science. Or is that what they're trying to do with us? XY chromosomes don't determine if you're a man or a woman. XX don't mean if you're a man or a woman. What are they doing right now? So again, it's all about the sleight of words. You telling me they always identified as a female since birth, which I don't know how a child would do that, because they're trying to pull this dumb stuff off in the United States right now. Like, don't gender your child. Let your child decide what gender they are when they get older. Is this like a case of that? And we just not looking that much into it with the details? But you telling me this person identified as a female since birth, they were raised. See, I don't have this. I have nieces. I don't have to tell you that my nieces were raised as a female. Why would you even have to say that? No, that's a girl. That's it. She was raised as a girl. They dressed her up like a girl. Why would you have to explain all that if it was a girl? Just leave it at, no, that's a girl. What y'all talking about? Yes, it's a girl. You're not going to be no girl with no dangling and balls and all that stuff like that. I'm sorry. No, you're not. Well, she has a condition like y'all saw in the beginning of the video. That would answer the question for us right there if they would do that. It would answer it. What am I talking about? This.
How do you know they're all female? Or does somebody go out in the park and pull up the dinosaur skirts?
Again, I'm just saying. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think by doing this right here. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Hit that comment section right there. What I mean by that, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Am I wrong? Do we actually know? I like to see it. Wouldn't you? It's just for the truth. Otherwise, I would be the person that will come on here and completely apologize and say, y'all, I had it wrong. That is a female. She has a vajayjay. All the parts I just named. I would come back on here and I'll say I stand corrected. But until then, that's a dude. Anyway, y'all, I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.